This is my camper. It's a Volkswagen T25. It's about, I don't know, it's a 1985 one, so it's like really old. It's used as like a regular vehicle. We drive everywhere in it. I use it for work sometimes. And when we get to have a look around in it in a few minutes, you might notice that it's a get from A to B vehicle. It's not a show winner, but it serves a variety of functions, and this is why if you come out with me in my van today, then you'll go home and you'll want to buy one, because that's just the way that things happen. So if you go out, rent a camper for a weekend, and then you'll just change your life, and you'll have to go out and buy one, but then you'll have great fun for years and years to come. We've had this for 3 years. We had another one for 10 years before that. We bought it by accident and have never looked back since. This is one of the things that you can do in a Volkswagen camper that you can't do in other vehicles, and you'll kind of do it just because you can. You'll go to places and you'll park up and you'll just kind of make a cup of tea, because that's just like part of owning a camper. You drive along, you wave at people, and that's just like a really cool thing. It may sound like nothing, but like I say, when you travel about in one, you'll understand that it's the way to travel. 55, 60 miles an hour, get there in about 3 days, you can see all the traffic in front of you, so you don't have to worry about crashes and all that kind of thing, you know. Anyway, I'm going to make a brew now. For the most part, we go to like music festivals and Volkswagen shows and that kind of thing. We usually can take the whole family. We sleep 2 upstairs, another 2 here. We get another one on there at a push. So, as I said before, we travel everywhere 65 mile an hour at the fastest. We go at 25 miles to the gallon, which is a real bind, but you kind of resign yourself to that if you buy one of these, really. And it sounds really corny, but it changes the way that you look at things. And holiday for us now isn't going abroad or anything like that. We're happy to stay in the country and just travel about. Things have kind of moved on really in the Volkswagen scene. We've kind of been into it for a while, and when we first got this, there were very few of these. Now there are loads of these vans, and people are moving on to the newer vans as well. But for us, these are better because it allows me to work on it myself, rather than you know, running it into a garage every 10 minutes, which tends to be par for the course sometimes if you don't know what you're doing. We travel with a full kit of like breakdown stuff, you know, things from smart plugs and, you know, all the usual stuff, to bits of like pipe and wire and elastic bands and bits of string and things like that. Just stuff to get you out of trouble if you do break down, which hopefully doesn't happen that much. But if it does, and another person goes past you in one of these, generally they'll wave and they'll stop and see how you're getting on and make sure that you've got all the bits that you need. Maybe they'll just pull in and make a brew, I don't know. But it just tends to be I don't know, it's just like a collection of friendly people. Sounds a bit odd really, like they're all oddballs, but they're not. They're just people with a bit of a different view on life. Makes some people laugh.